What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So November the 15th, I posted a video at 6:02 a.m. Yep, timestamp and everything. And that video was titled, "Wow, Nene leaks talks, leaving husband Gregg leaks an update." At the very beginning of the video, after my intro, I said, if you want to put the video on pause, click the link in the description below to go and read the article for yourself. Go ahead and do that, and then come back and we can discuss it, because I'm aware that I have an accent, and some of you, thank you for the support regardless. I love my accent. I love where I'm from, West Africa, Liberia, repping, But for those of you who prefer reading the article yourself, go and read it and come back. I also said, but if you still want to listen to me read it for you, I'm going to go ahead and read verbatim, word for word, what Nene Leakes said out of her own mouth. And that's exactly what Nene said. She talked about leaving her husband Gregg Leakes, but decided to stay. She was discussing her struggles about being a caregiver and how hard it is sometimes, especially those side effects from the medicine when the patient gets completely mean. And sometimes it's not even side effects from the medicine. It's just you're sitting there, you're thinking, I have cancer. I could die. I'm not ready to die yet. I have all of these things that I want to do. I have young children that I want to, see their children, be there for them. I have kids, young or old. I have kids. I have my entire life ahead of me. I'm not ready to go yet. And all of those things make you mad. Why me? So Nene, being a celebrity and a human being, was just having a real moment. Like, listen, things got so nasty, or they get so nasty currently, that sometimes I want to leave Gregg. I want to walk out and leave my husband. And yes, Nene could have called Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton, or whoever other friend or friends she have and discuss that. She didn't have to put that out there in the interview or in the public. But she was just basically saying, listen, if I'm Nene Leakes, right, and I'm saying this, then you know what? You are not alone. I'm basically telling you my story to say that you are not alone, because I'm going through the same thing, but I'm going to stand by my husband's side in sickness and in health. I'm not going anywhere. Now, there are some people who read the title, did not even press play, and just went in. You know what I'm saying? Of course, some of you don't see those comments, because then after they went in, they pressed play, and within seconds of the video, I said, put me on hold and go and read the article for yourself. They read the article, Nene own words, and then realized, oh, I did something wrong, and now those comments are gone. They deleted their own comments. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of who deleted what or whatever that happened, I read some of those. Stop telling lies. Nene would never, all of this stuff, as if I'm just going to write this title and say something so detrimental that Nene could even sue about. Like, YouTube is not that deep or serious for me to ever go that far and say somebody said or going to do something. No. I would never be one of those people, and this is not coming for anybody. I'm just talking in general. I would never go there, you know what I'm saying? But Nene Leakes basically just confirmed again everything I talked about and I wrote in that title. So for those of you who are coming for me, well, buckle up for this tea, because I don't know what's going on right now. The show ratings are down. They already shot this season, so maybe Nene is preparing her storyline for next season. I understand it could get frustrating, but what she just did, I just feel like shouldn't be for social media, unless is for TV. Unless it's going to be their new storyline because the show is failing miserably and they need something. But this should not have happened. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I'm going to go to Gregg Instagram page. Oh, Lord. But Gregg posted, "Hey, bro, I thought of you when I read this." All right. And he went at Mark Linton wrote, "A real man is the kind of man that when your feet hit the floor each morning, the devil say, 'Oh crap, he's up.'" Most of you have read this saying before, whether it's a man or a female. I've seen it before. Okay, brother, life is too short to wake up with regrets. So love the people who treat you right. Forgive the ones who don't just because you can. Okay, believe everything happens for a reason. If you get a second chance, grab it with both hands. If it changes your life, let it. Take a few minutes to think before you act. When you're mad, forgive quickly. God never said life would be easy. He just promised it would be worth it. Happy Brother's Day. Thanks for touching my life. His wife could have called her best friends, like I said, to vent. But no, she hopped on social media while her husband is battling cancer. And she writes, "Well, you need to do everything you posted. Practice what you preach. You need to pray for yourself. This mean, grouchy, evil stuff you pulling these days are not cool." Now, the only reason why Nene Leakes is doing this is so when she walk away from Gregg, she does not get the backlash that you said in sickness and in health, but yet you left your husband who had cancer. And if it's the other way around, Gregg will be there for you. That's what Nene Leakes went ahead and posted. Ooh. This person responded, "I know it's hard, but as a cancer survivor myself, I know all too well how extremely important it is to stay positive during this time as much as possible in order to survive. If you lose a battle in your mind and let the negative get you down, you will not be able to successfully fight cancer. Find a support group, go to counseling, do whatever it takes to stay positive and survive this regardless of what you're dealing with. Pray for you both to remain strong during this time. I didn't have much support during my battle, so please embrace those who are there for you and forget those who are not. Blessing upon you both." Gregg, you have been a fighter ever since I can remember. You fought for Nene and remarried her, so that wasn't real. It was for a check. Nene wasn't going anywhere. Please. So, allegedly, they're quick to sue people. Allegedly. So I know that being the fighter you are, and with God's grace, you will kick cancer, but blessings to you in your battle. Nene, you a cool piece of work. Remember, them tables can turn easily. I don't understand. Today is Brother's Day. Send this to all your brothers, fathers, sons, and me if I am one. If you get back 7, you are loved. Happy Brother's Day. I love ya, brother. To the cool men that have touched my life, yes to you. A real brother walks with you when the rest of the world walks on you. Nene again with the weird face emoji. Nene, grow up. He's sick. Why, Nene? Why put this man out there on social media? Even in the ugly and worst times of marriage, you should protect and cover it. Don't expose this type of behavior on social media. Nene, you are so disgusting and you are embarrassing yourself if you haven't realized that yet. You had to do this on social media? Nene, baby, come on. We got to let go of some of those harsh emotions and focus on the positive. Listen, we just lost a young soul, Kim Porter. Healthy, beautiful, and had all the life in front of us. We take this life, we're granted with temporary emotions. Focus, baby, focus. Your husband is fighting for his life. Sure, he's going to have his moments. He is scared. He's scared, and all you can do is do your best to be there for him. Take a vacation, smile. The holidays are approaching. Praying for you and the leaks daily. If it's any consolation, I know how you feel, but this is not the place. When my mother was transitioning, she said some awful things to me, but I still hung in there and made sure she was good. I take time. It will take time, but you're a rock. Keep your head up. Shaking my head. Nobody's perfect. Understood, but you lady need to be left on a rock for sure. Even if he is being mean, these posts on social media are only making you look bad. Find another outlet, please. Nene, ignore these people. They have a lot to say without knowing how you are actually being treated at home. You are a human being, not a robot. You are allowed to have feelings. Him having cancer does not make you a robot that can take anything without feeling it. Him being sick does not mean that you no longer matter. Listen. I understand. I get it, child. I get it. Trust me. I get it. But girl, no. I mean, did she really think? Wow, wait a minute. Have you ever had cancer or chemo? Do you have any idea how it makes you feel? You are such an a-hole. And you guys are coming for me when I was talking about her going after the other girl. Yeah, Kenya. You should be ashamed of yourself. Vent. What did I just say? Vent to your friends. This man is going through cancer. So he could snap and say, oh, now my wife is mad at me too? Nene posted this on Twitter. I would just think if I have or had cancer, I would see life so differently. Not being mean, grouchy, and evil for no real reason. But that's me. Pray for me. Girl, unfortunately, the closest person receives the undeserved lashing out. Stay strong, sis. Just breathe. Nene responded, nah, don't think I can do it. Girl, this better be a storyline. You're getting paid 2-point-something million. Maybe you're getting a raise for $3 million. This better be a storyline. You are not lashing out and doing this on social media. I refuse to believe it. Nene has been called a lot of things, but I refuse to believe that she's going in on her husband who's going through cancer right now. Girl, are you serious? You can and you will just have a drink or two, smoke a little if you need to, and give him some as well. It helps the mood swings and pain for cancer patients. Also helps with appetite. Nene, my dad is also battling cancer. The way he speaks to me is very cruel. It's so hard to go through that, but it's all unintentional. Look at it like this. No matter what you're going through, always see the good of the Lord in everything. I hope this helps. Yeah, the God bless attitude, being positive at all times, seeing the good in every situation. This is my thing. If you have somebody in your life who is nice to you and who wasn't this way before the sickness, but with the sickness and the illness, they are this way, then common sense will say, okay, it's the medicine. But then I also understand that inside voice that be like, is it really the medicine? Or is he being mean and blaming it on his illness? People go through that as well. Girl, on social media though, I 100% believe that 1 is season 12 storyline. 2, she's trying to leave and trying to get the public on her side so that when she pulled the plug, wrong words, Gregg stays strong. But when she walk away, social media is not saying, oh, that evil B word left her husband when he was sick. But Nene, you're not going to win this one, sweetheart, because regardless of what you put out on social, what you do, you will be the bad guy because Gregg got cancer. Nene Leakes is just putting out there like, don't let this sweet Gregg fool ya. So moving forward, I have nothing else to post and say about Nene coming for Kenya Moore, because if Nene can do this to her own husband who have cancer, meaning I'm still going to lash out at you and come for you. I don't care if you have cancer or whatever. Then, yeah, I have nothing else to say about anybody else who should come after if she can do this to her own husband. Nene responded, I'm not sure I can do that. Girl, what is going on? Maybe they don't know the proper way of expressing how they really feel. So with it being bottled up inside, they lash out. Many do not understand the struggle of a caregiver and the loved ones. We as people tend to focus on the patient, but please know that you are not alone. Many of us caregivers struggle with this very thing. Praying for you and Gregg. Child. Oh. See? A lot of support coming in for Nene. People understand that caregiving is hard. It's not easy. I said what I said and I ain't changing it. Love ya. Ooh, girl. Fear makes people grouchy and mean. Cancer is a very scary illness. Imagine having an illness that you cannot control, cannot see, but it's eating away at you. So you have people coming for her. You just said it. He's not mad and grouchy for no reason. He's mad and grouchy because of his cancer. Take care of your husband and shut up. Karma is a Ooh. Girl. Okay. If I keep reading the video, it's gonna be about 30 minutes long. So just type in Nene Leakes and then put Twitter next to it and click the link. You don't need Twitter to be able to see it through the regular web browser. Now if you try to click on like the app, then it's gonna say for you to sign up and sign in. But you can read more. But yeah, wow. Oh, okay. Deep says, pot calling Keto Black, your husband is dying and you are being petty. My husband is not dying. Know what the hell you talking about? Jeez, Nene. Why bring it to social media though? Gregg is in a fight for his life. There are no hypotheticals when you're in that situation. Nene better hope she doesn't end up having to fight a similar battle. She is nasty and isn't suffering a health crisis. Prayers for Gregg for his full recovery. You don't know Gregg or what he has done, so shut the bleep up. Damn! Girl! Are you serious right now? I'm just going to see if she responded more. I think that was it. Wow. Nene, this is cringeworthy. Don't know your situation, but keep folks out of your business. Exactly. Still going on and on about people referring to her as the bad guy and all of this. She's still on Twitter responding, even when as far as saying Gregg was always like this, even before his cancer, but now it's worse. I think Nene is missing the point. Nobody is saying don't get mad, upset, vent, you know what I'm saying, punch a hole in the wall. Nobody is, everyone understands. People don't bring it to social media. You don't have to come after your husband like that publicly and embarrass him publicly. So basically you just said your husband is fake because he's putting out this fake, positivity messages when behind closed doors he's a monster. That's basically what Nene Leakes did today. So no one is saying, sweetheart, that, beloved, no one is saying that you're not going through it. Everyone understand being a caretaker is not easy. It's just the way you're going about it. Like I always say, keeping it real doesn't mean being loud, rude, and disrespectful. You can still keep it real without doing all of that. Nene Leaks always say, oh, people don't like me because I keep it real. You can keep it real and still be very respectful and still be very polite. That's all I'm saying. But regardless, I'm wishing them well. But I really do think this is bigger than Gregg's cancer. This have to do with either season 12, that's the storyline, or the shows see how bad the ratings are doing, and it's like, Nene, you have to do something, and they're going to try to add these scenes to the edit. Whatever the case might be, I still refuse to believe it that Nene would just hop on social media for no reason, as far as it being beneficial to her to go in on her husband like this publicly. It's like, let's fight now, let's create a story, and then on the show, when people see the story unfold, they can say, oh, you know what, Nene been complaining months ago about this. So I don't know, at this point, yeah, I'm done with it.
He had more to say, but at this point, you get the point. She went in on her husband publicly. You want to read more? If you follow Nene on social media, Instagram or Facebook or wherever, or Twitter, you can just go to her page and read more. If you do not have social media and you still want to access her pages, just go to Google and type in Nene Leaks Twitter or Nene Leaks Instagram. You don't need Instagram or Twitter to be able to see her comments if you click the link through Google web browser. If you go through the app, then of course you need the app and you need an account and all of that. But yeah, I'm not going to say anymore because at this point we're over 20 minutes in the video, and like I said earlier, you get the point. All I can do is wish Gregg the best. I'm going to keep him in my prayers. I'm also going to pray for Nene and the entire family. This whole situation is a big mess. So you have people writing things like, you guys supported Nene when she was coming after a pregnant woman, and then now you're shocked that she's coming after her own husband. Hey, I'm not even going to bring what's her name into this, so I'm just going to move right along. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.